when Seth Rogan, it was like an hour or two later, just jumped on and said, "You're stupid," or "You're an idiot." I think it was "You're stupid." It was like this 2-line thing, and he has 9 million followers. So then it went viral. And it went viral as like the thing that a celebrity thinks is stupid. But then all these people liked it. So, I mean, I got a combination of people like saying, "Oh, Seth Rogen's right, you're stupid." But then I got a lot of people who liked it. And I posted a picture of my dog and that got like, 3,000 likes. So it was this kind of mixed thing. But here's where Jesse Brown comes in is, I mean, the guy, he's sort of like the second vulture in on every kill where, he's like, "Oh, Seth Rogen's involved. It's safe for me. I have cover."
Yeah.
To jump in with some comment and
brave.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the guy has so many axes to grind with so many people. Like basically anyone who has a career in journalism, it's kind of like reawakens this sort of like little kid in Jesse, because as I say, I don't think he's recovered from what happened to him at CBC, and so he's like he sort of jumps in. By that time, by the way, just like most of the people who had liked to retweet it had already been done. This was sort of just Jesse coming in with a flying elbow, as the 10th person on a big pile of bodies. So there's that, but it was largely because of Seth Rogen, which is weird because Seth Rogen's a comedian, and it was a case of a comedian not getting a joke. And then when it was pointed out to Seth Rogen that he didn't get the joke, then he had to find some pretext to say, well, here's why I don't like jokes. So then the guy, this is true, Seth Rogen went and read a whole bunch of my articles, found one he didn't like, and then tweeted about how he didn't like it. So here's a celebrity in Hollywood who's like wasting his weekend reading the column feed from some second rater like me. It's like, you're in Hollywood, go enjoy yourself, be like a Hollywood celeb.
Yeah.
And then
make another pottery vase. Maybe
then we had a long DM exchange. So then, like a couple days later, he DM'd
you and Seth had a long DM.
Yeah,
DM
we had a long DM exchange because he was like, he clearly felt bad about it. And so his first, he was like, DM me, say, well, your article was bad, and it's like trying to sort of justify his behavior. And we went back and forth for like an hour or two, and I was hoping that like at the end he I wasn't looking for an apology, like we were talking about before. People don't apologize, but for him to say, "You know what, I overreacted. I didn't get the joke. I was trying to whatever," but he didn't. Like the guy ideologically is super woke, which is okay. I mean, some people are super woke. And he kept like repeating over and over, basically like, I regard you as sort of a protector of, I don't want to put words, I would have to have the DMs in front of me. I don't want to misrepresent what he said, but like he stood by the idea that that I'm someone who needs to be attacked on Twitter because my views are dangerous. Even though,
Jonathan, next time you look at that Twitter exchange, look at it through the lens of, was he trying to get me to say something, and were his comments to me safe if they were published? Because a lot of times what people do is they'll try to get their target to say something in a DM that they might not say during the tweet.
It wasn't that kind of thing. And by the way, he's the celebrity. I mean, reputationally, he's way more at risk from this thing being published. And you're right. I mean, every character I typed under the idea that, hey, if my account is hacked or whatever, or if he gets a bad batch of weed or something like that, whatever. No, but there isn't a word in that conversation that I would mind being made public. I wouldn't make it public because
dude, screen cap it, send it to me, and we'll put it out.
I know you would, but I mean, he didn't say anything disgraceful. Like it was a sober-minded reiteration of sort of like some of the slogans he was throwing around in his attack on me. I mean, the guy is a true believer in wokedom.